Hello viewers, welcome to the channel. Before we begin, I want you to imagine something. Imagine waking up 10 years from today. You walk into your home. You look around. You see the life you've built, the confidence you carry, the people you support, the dreams you've achieved. The problems you once worried about no longer seem impossible. Now imagine another version of yourself, someone with the same talent, the same education, the same opportunities, the same potential. But every time life became difficult, they stopped. Every setback became a reason to quit. Every rejection became a reason to doubt themselves. Every challenge became a reason to wait for a better time. Now ask yourself a question. Which life would you rather live? Because the difference between those two futures is rarely talent. It is rarely intelligence. It is rarely luck. More often than not, it is a series of small decisions made during difficult moments. The decision to continue when quitting felt easier. And that is what today's video is about. The power of self-motivation. The power of continuing. Most people believe successful people are different. They imagine successful entrepreneurs waking up every morning feeling inspired. They imagine top athletes overflowing with confidence. They imagine successful professionals never doubting themselves. But reality tells a different story. Every successful person you admire has experienced fear. Every successful person has faced rejection. Every successful person has questioned whether they were good enough. The difference is not that they never struggled. The difference is that they continued. Success is rarely decided on your best day. Success is usually decided on the day you feel like quitting. The day nobody believes in you. The day progress feels invisible. The day effort feels pointless. The day you wonder whether all of this is worth it. Those are the moments that shape your future. Let me ask you something. If someone followed your daily routine for the next 5 years, would they reach the life you dream about today? Think carefully, because dreams are not built by occasional effort. Dreams are built by daily actions. A software engineer doesn't become exceptional because of one interview. A business owner doesn't become successful because of one good month. A farmer doesn't achieve a great harvest because of one day of hard work. A student doesn't transform their future because of one night of studying. Success is almost always the result of small actions repeated consistently over time. That is why the first lesson is simple. Focus less on the destination. Focus more on the next step. Many people lose motivation because they cannot see progress. Imagine climbing a mountain. You have been climbing for hours. Your legs are tired. Your breathing is heavy. The summit still seems far away. Most people look at the distance remaining and feel discouraged. But successful people do something different. They occasionally stop and look back. They see how far they have already come. And that changes everything. Progress creates confidence. Confidence creates action. Action creates more progress. This is true everywhere. A student completes one chapter. An entrepreneur gains one customer. A content creator gets their first subscriber. A salesperson closes their first deal. A professional masters one new skill. Small wins seem insignificant, but over time, they become life-changing. Never underestimate the power of small victories. Because every remarkable achievement begins with a series of victories that nobody notices. Another reason people lose motivation is comparison. We compare our beginning to someone else's success. We compare our chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. We see the promotion. We see the luxury car. We see the successful business. We see the millions of followers. What we don't see are the years of struggle behind those achievements. We don't see the failures. We don't see the sacrifices. We don't see the self-doubt. The truth is simple. Your only competition should be the person you were yesterday, because growth is not about becoming better than everyone else. Growth is about becoming better than your previous self. At some point in life, everyone faces a moment nobody talks about, a moment where the dream still exists, but the excitement is gone. The goal still matters, but progress feels invisible. You are tired, discouraged, questioning yourself, and nobody is coming to rescue you. That moment separates people who wish for a better future from people who create one. Because every meaningful goal comes with challenges. An entrepreneur faces declining sales. A software engineer faces interview rejections. A salesperson loses important clients. A farmer faces unpredictable weather. A student receives disappointing results. Challenges are not signs that you should stop. Challenges are signs that you are moving. The obstacle is not standing in your way. The obstacle is the way. Every challenge carries a lesson. Every setback carries information. Every failure carries growth. The question is not, why is this happening to me? The better question is, what is this trying to teach me? Now let me share a story that changed the way many people think about success. Roger Federer, one of the greatest tennis players in history, delivered a commencement speech where he revealed a surprising statistic. Throughout his career, he won almost 80% of his matches. An extraordinary achievement, but here is the surprising part. He won only around 54% of the points he played. Think about that. One of the greatest athletes in history lost nearly half the points he played. Yet he still became a legend. Why? Because he understood something most people never learn. You do not need to win every point. You only need to play the next point. Life works exactly the same way. You will fail interviews. You will lose opportunities. You will make mistakes. You will experience setbacks. You will have days where nothing seems to work. But your future is not determined by one lost point. It is determined by your willingness to keep playing. Success does not belong to people who never fail. Success belongs to people who refuse to stop. One of the most powerful qualities of self-motivated people is that they take responsibility. They do not spend years blaming luck, blaming circumstances, blaming managers, blaming competitors, blaming the economy. Instead, they ask one simple question: what can I improve? That question changes everything, because blame creates helplessness. Responsibility creates possibilities. The moment you focus on what you can control, you begin moving forward. And forward is always better than stuck. Your environment matters too. The books you read, the people you spend time with, the content you consume, the conversations you have. All of these things influence your mindset. If you surround yourself with excuses, excuses become normal. If you surround yourself with growth, growth becomes normal. Choose your environment carefully, because your environment quietly shapes your future. Before we end, I want you to imagine yourself again. 10 years from today, the strongest version of yourself, the most confident version, the most disciplined version, the version that kept learning, improving, and moving forward. That future version of you is not created by one dramatic moment. It is created by hundreds of ordinary decisions. The decision to wake up and try again. The decision to learn one more lesson. The decision to take the next step. And one day when you look back at your journey, you will realize something remarkable. The challenges that tested you were also building you. The setbacks that frustrated you were also teaching you. The failures that hurt you were also preparing you. Life was not working against you. Life was preparing you for the person you were meant to become. So whenever life becomes difficult, ask yourself one question: will quitting bring me closer to the life I want? If the answer is no, take the next step. Learn from the experience. Make another attempt. Because greatness is rarely created by extraordinary talent. Greatness is often created by ordinary people who refuse to stop. Thank you for watching. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep moving forward.